Good morning, Dan Earhart with the rest of the news Wednesday, a day without Wikipedia. In English, so how is your Polish, or Hebrew, or your Chinese? Maybe Spanish. 273 languages have Wiki articles. The top 4, English, German, French, and Dutch. Number 273 is Kikuyu. 25 million people Wiki daily. The HuffPost big headline box is black this morning. Google is on and invites your signature on a petition to Congress, which takes up the Stop Online Piracy Act next Tuesday. That Google petition is posted at the Rest of the News Facebook page for your consideration. Thomas Watson was born this day in 1854. It was his name first spoken on the phone when Alexander Graham Bell said, "Mr. Watson, come here. I want to see you." Here's knowledge that's been going around Facebook recently regarding genetically modified food labeling. Those little stickers on produce, don't you just love peeling those off apples? If the number starts with an 8, you're holding a piece of genetic modification in your hand. If it starts with 4, it's just regular. With a 9, it's organic. The captain goes down with the ship will not be chiseled on Captain Francesco Schettino's tombstone. This guy is going to have a hard time being captain of his own bathtub. It appears that he just got in a lifeboat and bailed, leaving everybody else to fend for their lives, and so far at least 11 haven't made it. Nobody was in charge, and in the words of passenger Lawrence Davis of Calgary, Alberta, it was dog eat dog. The residents of Gileo came out to the beach that night to help survivors as they came ashore with shoes, blankets, clothing, and they took them home. The Costa Concordia is one of 101 ships operated by Carnival of Miami. They've got an even 100 now. Claims on this accident could reach $1 billion, and the liability is most likely spread among multiple insurance companies. Carnival has a $40 million deductible. Captain Schettino was apparently joyriding the ship off course to do a wave-by at friends on the beach at Gileo. He'll now be remembered in the same category as Joseph Hazelwood of the Exxon Valdez. Well, on the upside, it's going to be a great time to book a cruise. Expect big sales to begin in a couple of weeks. Rick Perry was doing pretty well until his oops moment when he couldn't remember the Department of Energy. In Texas, Perry's now polling third behind Mitt and Newt. Romney doesn't think his 2010 speaking fees of $374,000 plus amounts to very much. He joked once that he's unemployed. Gingrich takes in $60,000 per speech, and he made $1.6 million lobbying for Freddie Mac. Ron Paul is leaving the South Carolina Trail for the day to return to Washington to vote against raising the debt ceiling, but it's most likely a symbolic vote as that was pretty much decided last August. There is going to be a big snowstorm today in Seattle, maybe 10 inches. This past weekend, a 66-year-old man was snowshoeing at Mount Rainier when he fell off the trail and continued on another path to meet back up with friends. He got lost and spent 2 cold nights until he was rescued. He had a chocolate bar, which he ate, and some money, which he burned, used as kindling to start a fire. He's fine now. That's the rest of the news. Come back tomorrow. This is Dan Earhart.